What's going on YouTube? It's your boy Dwism Wurks back at it again. Just thought I'd bring to you a quick video. Man, I'm just cleaning up the bike, as you can see. This lovely blue here. Had the opportunity yesterday to go to Traveling Talls Run to the Hills event 6. It was a great event, great turnout, good fellowship. It was just a good all around put together event. Shout out to Traveling Tall for organizing and putting that together. One huge shout out I want to give him is that I appreciated the caliber of music that he had a DJ playing. When we pulled up bright and early around 9:30, no, it was closer to 10. But whatever time it was, whenever we pulled up, he had the gospel DJ, he had gospel music playing, but it was like more on the hip hop side, more very easy to listen to, and it was very good music. So the quality of music was on point, and I really appreciated that. It was just a good change of pace than what you get at some places when you go different bike events. So shout outs to Traveling Tall for that, man. But great fellowship with great people, man. It seemed like it was all about one thing, which was the leisure of riding. So everybody was out there. There was no drama. I didn't see any drama. So just shout outs again, man. But anyway, I'm just trying to clean up the bike here. I got a renewed interest. That's one thing that was huge about yesterday. I got a renewed interest in this whole YouTube thing because I'm just be honest with you, your boy been slacking because I haven't really been feeling the motivation. But after yesterday and meeting people and seeing all the different things that you guys have done to your bikes and the attention to detail for a lot of the things that you all have done, man, it was just tremendous, man. And it just kind of pumped me up and encouraged me to come here, go back to the lab and see what else I can do to my bike. And I have some options, some things I'm looking at. One being with these wheels on here. So I'm still debating whether or not I want to go 21-inch wheel or stick with a factory 19-inch. Man, I've been asking people opinions. Comment below and let me know what your thoughts are, because I know there's pros and cons to both of them. The 21s have the look to it that I really like, but I hear some of the cons are the riding, and well, particularly slow speed and cornering. So I'm just curious. I've been asking around because I'm really trying to make a decision what I'm going to do, whether it be 21-inch or stick with the factory 19-inch. And I need your help. So comment below and let me know. And I'm straight up serious about that. I need to know. I'm doing something a little different with the wheels. I'm not going to go with what a lot of people are doing with the black wheels, all black wheels. I don't want black wheels. I want a contrast wheel that's contrast black and chrome. That chrome is popping, man. I'm not sure if it's my older age, but I'm really digging and feeling chrome. So I thought, hey, why don't I just get a mixture of the two? A mixture of the two, chrome and black. Man, I've been using this, I'm not sure if I'm pronouncing it right, Griot's Garage Best of Show Spray and Wax. This stuff costs a pretty penny, but you don't need much of it, but it does a tremendous job. I've never seen anything do a job like this does. This just shines up your bike tremendously. Let me get closer to the camera. It's called Griot's Best of Show Spray Wax. Maximize your color, depth, and clarity for a show car finish or show bike finish. Don't take much, but it leaves no residue, no streaks, no nothing. It just kind of cleans everything up. So, but yeah, the wheels. I'm really feeling wheels. I really want those wheels. That's the next big thing. And then also while I was traveling towards the event, I was able to listen to those guys over at, I think it's Volunteer Audio in Tennessee. They had a show bike out there, they had a bike out there for example for what you can do to your bike. Man, and let me just say, anything you hear from Volunteer Audio via YouTube or online, it does no comparison. It's just like picture taking. It does no comparison unless you're there in person and can actually witness it or see it, hear it for yourself in person. That's when you get the true experience. That's when you get the true experience. Yes, sir. And shout out again to Kim and Matt Adventures. I've been following them for a while. Everything from the work that Matt has done to his bike, he's done a tremendous job to his bike. His bike, let me just say, man, I'm gonna give Matt his flowers right now, man. His living flowers right now. His bike is a bad bike, point blank and period. And what makes Matt's bike so much better than a lot of the bikes that I've seen is the attention to detail that he has done to his bike. The attention to his bike, the attention to detail, man, is just, it's ridiculous. It's ridiculous. I hope to do the same thing to mine by just keep living. But one thing about those bikes like that, I was telling a buddy of mine, shouts out to Mr. Antoine Brownlee out there, my buddy, my brother. But shout out to him, man. One of the things I was sharing with him, man, when you come out to these bike events and stuff, you see all these guys, bikes and everything. One of the things it shows you is how much money you have not spent on your bike yet, what you haven't done to your bike, and that the possibilities are unlimited, and there's so much more you can do to your bikes. So looking at Matt's bike, man, it was awesome, man. So I appreciate that. Shout out, I mean, just a beautiful couple. So shout out to them. Kim and Matt Adventures. Check them out on YouTube. They're a growing channel. They're growing very, very quickly because they put the work and the time in. So I appreciate that. But yeah, those wheels are coming, man. I'm just trying to make sure I find the right one. I don't make a move without making sure that I'm clear first on what it is my vision is. I think when we have these bikes out here, one of the things that we all have is a vision for our bike. So you have to have that vision. You have to do your research, look on YouTube, and kind of see other people with examples of what you're looking for so that you can know what direction you want to go into. So that I've been doing a lot of that. So that you won't be spending money twice and all that kind of stuff. Same thing when it comes like the seats and stuff. Do your research so you make sure you're buying the proper seat that you think gonna fit you first, so that it can kind of reduce the chances of you having to double buy or buy another seat. Even though I think when you're riding, you should have more than one seat anyway. I'm down to 2 seats now because I had a stock seat. I have which seat is that? That's that. Yeah, no, it's Saddleman seat. I had the Saddleman seat, and then it's the Mustang seat right here. So it's only 2 I have. I got rid of my switchback seat, one from Harley. I sold that one on Facebook because I knew I was gonna never use it again. Between these 2 seats, the Mustang seat and the Saddleman seat, I knew I wasn't going to use that other seat, so why hold on to it? Make a super deal to somebody on a gently used seat, I think is the way to go. So yeah, man, I'll just clean it up, man. Like I said, renewed interest, man. I got a renewed vision and interest. I know one of the things that I do know is going to happen it's gonna be those wheels. But God is good, man. God is good. Let me tell you, yesterday's weather was absolutely phenomenal, and that's all caps, underlined, italicized. Yesterday's weather was phenomenal. Perfect weather for riding. It was a little chilly going down, but that was it. But still was perfect. Coming back was warm to hot. It was perfect, man. The whole day, man. We kicked it the whole day. So I'm a little not tired, but I'm good with not riding today because we rode so much yesterday. Even though I still may take it around the corner. But yesterday was just phenomenal. Today in Georgia, where I'm at in Douglasville, overcast, it's cloudy, and have a good ride. A lot of you guys out there are my inspiration. A lot of people out there with your YouTube channels, when you do things to your bikes, man, y'all don't know. I be taking notes, Kelly B. Be taking notes, Kelly B. There's not too many people I take notes from, but a lot of you guys out there, I mean, I guess that's contradictory. But there are some guys out there I take notes from. Traveling Tall, I take notes from you, brother. Big Herc 80, I take notes from you. And I'm not ashamed to say it. I take notes. I see what you're doing. Guys doing things, you too. The reason why I like guys doing things is because something's always falling off the truck. Something's always falling off the truck. And he's always installing stuff and doing his bikes. Didn't have an opportunity to see you yesterday, but I know you were there somewhere. But shout outs to you as well. I'm not gonna belabor the point, man. I just cleaning this beautiful bike up, man. Using, like, again, this chemical right here. I'm putting you on game with this now. I do have some content from Traveling Tall's event. I'll drop that later. But I just want to show you, just talk with you all briefly. I know I'm rambling and doing all that other stuff that's going all over the place and everything. But I just want to talk with you all just for a second, man. Just kind of give a shout out to you all, to the people out there, because I appreciate so much of what a lot of you all are doing. Again, if you're new to the channel, please comment, like, and subscribe to this channel, man, and on this video, all that good stuff. I appreciate you all. Support. Support your local YouTuber, man. It has to be local, but support the YouTuber, man. And if you out there and you new to this, getting into the game, and you just got your Harley and stuff, and you trying to find proper guidance and direction for doing things, I do. Some of those guys I mentioned, I do subscribe to their channels because they are doing it. They're doing it a whole lot more, honestly, on YouTube than I am myself. I do it here and there, but those guys, I'm always watching. Like again, Big Herc 80, Traveling Tall, Kelly B, guys doing things, Kim and Matt Adventures. It's so many. Who are some of the others? You got to kind of use all the videos and all these YouTube channels and stuff, put them together, and kind of just how you want to put yours together, put your bike together, man. But enough rambling. You see this beauty right here, man. I think I put this one together right here in a good way. Point blank and period. But 3 things are still left to be done. 3 things. And I'm gonna take my time with them because they're 3 huge and large things. 1 is the wheels, but that's coming soon. Number 2 is some minor to mid-minor engine work. And then number 3, there was a 3rd thing. I know that in the engine, the audio. I had the stage 3 Rockford Fosgate speakers in here, but I may, especially after what I heard from Volunteer Audio on yesterday, I may do the speaker inserts in the saddlebags and bump that up a notch. So those 3 things right there. And just in case you're wondering and looking, about the audio system on here, I'll turn it on, play something, and try to do it for 5 seconds without getting copywritten. But the Rockford Fosgate Stage 3 is pretty good. So let's go and see what I can do here. I'll play something short. But you can see with my color fairing, with my interfering being color matched, you can see how it just kind of adds flavor to the bike, man. I love that. And I did that last year when I was at Smoky Mountains bike event up in, I think that Maryville, Tennessee. I could be wrong with that, but I did that last year when I was at Smoky Mountains bike event. But let's turn some audio on here. I'm gonna play something real quick and I may cut it off and then cut it back on. I'm trying to get copywritten. Let's see, can we do this? Hold on, y'all. Let it boot up here. And I know before I do this, I'm gonna tell you now the audio is not gonna transmit through this video. But just trust and believe that stage 3 sounds 10 times better than stage 1. I promise you. I promise you. It sounds a lot better, but let's see what we can get. You know, that slow boot up sometimes. Good God. Nah, I don't want to connect. It's shy. I don't want to get on camera. That's what it is. Is that what it is? Let's see here. Let me go here. No. I never seen this before. I never had these issues, but this we're gonna work through it on camera. Looks like it's connected now. Like it glitching. Sometimes I have a problem with. I say maybe 85% of the time is working correctly. 15% of the time is like disconnecting or just have a mind of its own. Right now, like it has a mind of its own. So I want to work through this live. I don't want to do any editing on this part. I'm gonna work through this part as you see it, so you can figure it out. Because I'm pretty sure a lot of you all probably experience some intermittent issues, issues just here and there with this this system, this Skyline infotainment system. Let me cut it off. Just cut it back on. It's like it's having problems. Give it about that magic 5 seconds to 10 seconds. Alarm just went on. Let's try this again. Let's see if it make a difference. That beautiful Harley Davidson load up there. Bluetooth is off. Okay, it's connected to the Mead Hawk. And my battery thing is on. That might be an issue. I don't know what's going on. Alright, so what I'm going to do, I am going to put it back in the garage, put it on the battery tender, and then try to do this thing. I'm not sure what's going on. Let me disconnect the Bluetooth, go back over here. Let's just do it Bluetooth. I ain't not worried about the Apple CarPlay. Let's hit play. Let's see. Let me get my music open up on my phone here, because since it's Bluetooth. Let me find a song to play. Let's do. Had to delete the video here. I'm sorry, I had to delete the sound clip here because of copyright with YouTube. But don't worry, sound clip at the very end from Epidemic Sound. All right, I'm trying not to get copywritten, so let me go to another song, and I'm gonna turn the volume up a little higher as well. Let's see, what song do I want to play? The same with this section here, I had to delete the music. But like I said, at the end, epidemic sound clip. Alright, let me put it back in the garage and I'll be right back at you, because I think because my battery light is on, I'm having issues. So let me do that. All right, put my battery tender back up. I had to, I don't even know where I got it from, y'all, but I added the little, you hook the little pigtail up right here, and you can mount the little piece for your battery tender so it's stationary in between the saddlebag and the frame of the bike. I had that little piece that I added on. That was a small little touch that I thought was real classy, and actually the way it should have come from Harley that way. But anyway, let me hook the battery tender up. If someone is interested, I will find out where I purchased it from. When you purchase so many parts on a bike, it's kind of hard sometimes to keep up with where you purchased some of the smaller things from. So my battery tender is hooked up and it's charging. Pardon the junk and the mess, man. My whole room here is a mess. Let's get there. So I got my babies back there. I got my 2020 Can-Am Riker right there. And I got my Spider back there, which needs to be cranked up. It hasn't been cranked in maybe a month and a half, 2 months. Maybe a month. I need to crank that up, but not today. Alright, see, I hooked it up to the battery tender, and I guess because the battery light was on, I was having issues. So now let's try and go to the other side of the bike, the low side, not the high side. And this video, man, like I said, this is my renewed interest video. So I appreciate you all rocking with me and giving me the support. And if you're still here, rocking with me to near the end. So let's see what we get here. Let's see. The next sound clip that you hear is copyright free, so you will hear that sound clip. My apologies for the last 3. Alright, I want to stop right there for a second because I'm trying not to get copywritten. I don't think I can play anything from Epidemic Music. I don't have the app, I don't think. Let me see if I have the app. Epidemic Sound. Alright, let me log in. Of course, I don't know my login. Let's try this. Hold on just a minute, y'all. Just a second. I'm pumped. I am excited about what's to come. And I know a lot of you all out there who cater to your bikes and appreciate your bikes and stuff know exactly what I'm talking about. I got Epidemic Music. Let me see, can I play something on here? so I don't have to worry about writing on this part. Being copywritten on this part. Alright, I did that, but I feel like I probably wasted your time a little bit on that because I know it didn't translate, the sound didn't translate to you, but believe me, it sounds good. If you're thinking about upgrading and you want to keep it Harley Davidson with the Rockford Fosgate for right now, stage 1 to stage 3 is definitely worth it. I promise you. And that's just with the front 2 speakers. That's not even including the saddlebag speakers. But if you want to go for that extra mile, you need to look at something else like Volunteer Audio's systems, because I think they use Hertz Audio. They use some other stuff that gonna soon be released. And I spoke to a gentleman there yesterday, and he asked me, he says, the stuff I recorded, not to release it right now, simply because they have some stuff that they're working on and it's getting ready to come out soon. But believe me, what I heard at Traveling Tall's event on yesterday was, oh my God, it was crazy. I can't even put it in words. It was that crazy. When you sat on the bike, they allowed you to sit on the bike and they played a song, and you just feel the vibration. First of all, the clarity was stupid clear. And then the feel and the vibe of it through the bike and everything was just simply amazing. So, you know, your audio is important. To me, is important, especially when you're on the highway and you're riding, perhaps riding solo, not necessarily to disturb the peace in the neighborhood or at the red light, but more so when you're out there riding and you're trying to get your therapy on and you need to hear something, you need your audio. So, again, camera died. Camera got too hot. Old GoPro. But anyway, this is your boy Dwism Wurks. Comment, like, subscribe below. I appreciate the support and the love from each and every one of you guys, man. Y'all keep doing y'all thing out there, man. I'm a big fan of all you YouTubers out there, man. I'm a big fan of you, man. So just keep doing your thing out there. I'm gonna try to be more consistent. I'm gonna try to bring to you those 3 big things I said and I mentioned: the wheels, the engine work, and the audio. So those are my last 3 big things on here before it's time for me to add to the collection with another bike. So stay tuned. It's your boy Dwism Wurks. Comment, like, subscribe below. I appreciate the love. One love. Peace.